The Whisper in the Walls. Extended version, B1 level. Lena had always wanted to live in the countryside. After many years in a busy city, she finally found a small, cheap house in a quiet village. It was old, with wooden floors and stone walls, but it felt peaceful. The neighbors were friendly, and the view from her window was beautiful. But something felt strange from the very first night. At around midnight, Lena was lying in bed when she heard a soft sound. It was like someone whispering. She sat up and listened carefully. The sound was coming from the wall beside her bed. The words were not clear, but it sounded like a child's voice. She got up and turned on the lights. Maybe I'm just tired, she thought. She looked around, but nothing was there. The next night, it happened again. This time, she heard it more clearly. Help me. Lena's heart started to beat faster. She checked her phone, turned on some music, and tried to sleep. But the whispering didn't stop. It seemed to come from different places in the living room, near the stairs, and always from inside the walls. The next morning, she spoke to her neighbor, an old woman named Mrs. Holloway. When Lena mentioned the whispering, Mrs. Holloway's face turned pale. That house has a story, she said quietly. Many years ago, a little girl lived there with her family. One day, she disappeared. They searched everywhere, but she was never found. Some people say her spirit is still there, waiting to be found. Lena didn't believe in ghosts, but she couldn't ignore the voice. Each night, the whispers grew louder. The voice sounded sad and afraid. I'm cold. Please help me. One night, Lena decided to follow the sound. She waited until the whispering started again, then slowly walked through the house. The sound was strongest near the basement door. She had not opened the basement before. It was dark and cold. She turned on a flashlight and walked down the stairs. The air was heavy and smelled old. The walls were covered in dust. As she looked around, she noticed small scratches on one part of the wall like someone had tried to get out. Her hand brushed against a loose brick. Carefully, she pulled it out. Behind the wall was a small hidden space. Inside, she found something wrapped in old cloth. Her hands shook as she unwrapped it. It was a small skeleton. A child. Lena called the police right away. When they came, they confirmed it was the missing girl from long ago. They took the remains and promised to give her a proper burial. After that night, the house became quiet. No more whispering. No more cold air. But Lena didn't stay. She packed her things and left the next morning. She moved back to the city, where she still lives today. Sometimes, she dreams about the girl's voice. But in the dream, the voice says, "Thank you."